If you want to know how to achieve that glowy, high-end beauty campaign look for your next photo shoot just like this, keep watching because I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. Now, because we were shooting sun care products, we needed to balance that hard light look with a bit of softness so it wasn't overly contrasted in the photos. It was just the right balance of hard and soft. And anytime a client wants this type of lighting, I just replicate this exact setup. Now, these products were actually shot for a massive Priceline POS display for my client, the Quick Flick. This is the display out in stores now. It is honestly so freaking cool to see my work blown up on a display like this, and seeing this just made my day. Now, the one thing I'll mention with POS usage, so point of sale, this is always an additional fee on top of the standard license. So if you ever have a client who asks you for POS, this would be an additional cost for licensing. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to licensing, how to calculate it, there's a full module on this inside Become a Brand Photographer. It will change your life when it comes to pricing your work and how to calculate licensing. Now, for this shoot, we had 2 models and we did a half day. The other important part to this shoot that gives it that high-end beauty look is their hair and makeup. We work with an incredible hair and makeup artist who just knows how to do that bare skin makeup look. And of course, they have their own little hacks to make the skin look nice and glowy. Overall, to really nail the look, I think the 2 most important elements are your makeup and your lighting. So let's dive into our lighting setup. Now, the first light I set up was my key light on the left, which is my hard light. This is giving that shadow you see on the right side of Anna's neck. Now, I often get asked from new photographers, does it matter which side I put my lights on? Not really, no. It depends where you want your shadows to fall. The second light I needed is a fill light for the right side of her body, not only to illuminate more of my model, but to also soften the shadow from that hard light. So my second light went on the right-hand side. And because I was getting some full body shots, I used a large strip box for this. Next, I wanted to give more illumination to the left side of her body while also illuminating the background. So we have a rectangle softbox on the back left. Now, for all of my beauty work, I love having a light behind the subject. So we have a strobe on a mini stand with a hood, which provides a nice glow to the subject from behind. Sometimes you don't always need this because you can apply a glow to the background in Photoshop, which I usually do. I just like to know what this is going to look like during the actual shoot, and it's also in case I decide to not Photoshop the glow in and go with the original backdrop. And lastly, we have a fifth light towards the back right with an orange gel, and this is my kick light, which is giving that illumination on the hair. This just gives that really nice warm glow to the face and that extra point of visual interest with the lighting. Now, for some of these shots, like these ones here, I was also using my 24 to 70mm lens to get a slightly different look for the model. I think this was shot maybe around 35mm or so, and I just felt it added a little bit more fun to the images. Now, in terms of pre-production, when I'm working on the shot list for a beauty campaign like this, I make sure that I have my basic list of shots covered. So this includes application of product texture, and posing with the product. So the customer really needs to know how do they apply this product and what does it look like and what is the final result. These are basically the core types of shots that I think any client would need for a campaign similar to this. Now, if you want to see more tutorials like this, more case studies, then you'll want to join over 1,300 other photographers inside my signature online course, Become a Brand Photographer, which is designed to help you go full-time in your photography business. Now, for easy reference, I've got a lighting diagram you can download completely for free so that the next time you want to do this type of glowy, high-end beauty look for your next photo shoot, you have this as a reference. Now, if you have any questions on this lighting look, leave your questions in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video.